sense. Montreal is losing games where they're scoring 5-6 goals and they're still losing games. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right? And but in the long run, that Suzuki Caufield line is what I see as their second line. And Demidov is gonna be your top guy when he gets. It's only his first year in the league. So once he
What the f*** you doing coming back?
If you like Russia, it's like Montreal.
It's just like home.
You like Russia, you're gonna like Montreal. It's pretty evident. Everybody's been talking about forwards. Yes, we need it. Defensemen's.
It takes time. I agree.
It takes a lot longer than forwards. They get that season. It takes longer in their mid-20s. Give him time. He's young. He had injuries. Look at Mayu. He didn't have a good season in Montreal. He started bad, and now he's starting to pick up his game. Give them time.
Yeah. Well, from what I saw, it was just like even actually right now the Rocket hasn't been playing all that great recently, and they've kind of like they start off with a bang, and now they're kind of like slipping a bit. And just when there was not much chemistry on the team, running back was really like I was expected so much more, and really not much going on. So even Owen back, Messar, I was like, guys, come on, you have so much potential.
Yeah, but Messar, Steve, after his contract is over, I don't think they're going to resign him. They're either going to trade him or they're going to let him go. He's going to go play in Europe. He didn't make the Habs. He got traded. He got picked up, but in the second round or right after. He was picked up in the
second round.
He plays with Slav. No, he played with him.
Yeah, they're both Slovakian.
Yeah, they're friends. So they were picked up the same year, right? I don't think he's gonna last much longer. He's not an NHLer. So.
Is Fowler hurt right now? I don't know.
I haven't
because he was on. Yeah, there was a lot of there's a pretty good fights that happened. Samuel Blais he got into it and stuff.
Physical.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The Marlies went to Fian. Nice. It was good. It was a good game.
Well, Parenko decided to the trade, like I was saying, the trade happened yesterday, and Parenko today didn't waive his. He didn't want to go to Buffalo. I really didn't think he was not going to waive it because he's playing for St. Louis. Because Buffalo has a sick freaking
offense.
No, they have a sick freaking defense. So if they would have put him, was a 6'5", all their top four defense, 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". Another guy was 6'6". These guys would have been a monster. Buffalo, it would have been a real threat going into the playoffs. I'm surprised because it looks like they're the best team since Christmas, right? In the NHL. Well, they're not a fluke, so it doesn't look like every other year where they they end up flopping. So I'm surprised he didn't go didn't want to go to Buffalo. But I guess he doesn't just want to go to that market.
No. Would have played again with Rasmus Ristolainen.
Yeah, exactly.
Been interesting. Yeah. Maybe he just doesn't like the coach or doesn't like Buffalo.
Well,
has he said any team that he's willing to? Has he mentioned any team?
He's got a full no trade clause. So
he hasn't mentioned any team that he'd want to waive his trade clause for. He hasn't.
No. So basically, if there's a trade that team wants to do, he has to be willing to waive it for that specific team that his team is negotiating with.
Yeah, I get it, but there's no mention of which team he would.
Because from my understanding, the team has to officially ask him, can you provide us a short list?
Before you mention,
short list of a team you'd be willing to waive. They haven't asked him that, So I guess they were trying to force the hand, saying, listen, we're gonna send you to a contender, because they are obviously a contender. But he decided not to.
Also, it could just be personal, man. It could just, his kids are in school, he doesn't want to move his kids. I don't know if he has kids there. Something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of aspects.
Buffalo, it's quite the downgrade. I don't want to
St. Louis? I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, St. Louis, Buffalo.
Pretty rough.
I don't know. Buffalo's.
Well, where's he from? Colton Parenko. I think he's from Ontario, right? You mind checking where he's from? I think he's from Ontario, so he's like right there.
that shoots right, Dave. Nope, you missed it.
Maybe
Alberta. Okay.
St. Albert, Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta. Okay. So it's even out west.
He's a separatist, eh? You're a separatist, eh?
That's when I get there. So I get it. Maybe he's comfortable in St. Louis. Maybe he just doesn't want to move. It could be too.
Yeah. We got some good comments.
It's blowing up over here. So we got Benoit.
What do we got?
You, Benoit.
He also mentioned Hage and Demidov, Benoit. And that Hage would be a good catalyst for Demidov.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
It could be, eh?
And
Especially
then they
if
play with Slav too?
Ooh.
With Slav too on that line?
Yeah, because Hage is supposedly their plan is to have Hage slot in eventually as a second line center. So yeah, if you're keeping Demidov and the Slav there, yeah, but in the long run, that Suzuki Caufield line is what I see as their second line. And Demidov is gonna be your top guy when he gets. It's only his first year in the league. So once he gets seasoned, he gets comfortable, and he becomes a real powerhouse.
Man, he's good.
He's our number one. He's gonna be our number one player,
Yep.
Demidov. Like let's not forget the talent we have over here.
Yeah.
Right? So like when Suzuki and Caufield are producing, but they're producing on our second line. That means whoever we have on our top line is some hell of a player, right?
Yep.
So that means that's when we're ready to win the cup.
And you think he's going to make the team next season?
I don't know if he's going to
maybe
make it. Most probably.
Maybe he'll be introduced in the playoffs. What do you think?
Yeah, if the team doesn't go all the way to the end for the NCAA and they get eliminated, they're going to do like they did last year with
Hudson.
The year before with Hudson, yeah, and introduce him, and then he'll lose obviously a year of his entry level. But yeah, they'll play him for the playoffs.
If you play the playoffs, you lose a year of entry level.
No, if you play the season, yeah.
Like you win a few games, 1 or 2 games. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it's good experience. They don't care for these top end players. They want to do that.
Yeah.
Get your feet wet, and then next year you come in a little bit more confident, a little bit more ready. Especially that Montreal's going into the playoffs. Like it helped Demidov get ready. Like on the off season, he was freaking working like a racehorse because he saw what he needed to do in the playoffs. See how heavy and intense it was.
Mm-hmm.
He came ready. Same thing with Hudson.
Guys, breaking news.
What's the news?
Red Wings reel in David Perron.
Oh,
They bring him back.
Detroit acquires veteran winger from Senators for a conditional 4th-round pick. See, that makes sense.
Perron's going to Detroit.
Detroit's going all in.
Fourth round.
this year.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
From another chat, we got Seb Savvy World 8469. Don't think it's going to happen, but trusted insider Dave Pagnato of Fort Perry and does TSN 690 say that Bobrovsky has been asking the last couple of days about what it's like living in Montreal.
It's not like Florida.
It's the complete weather-wise, the complete opposite of Florida.
Any Florida, my friend.
The Quebecers are going to Florida. What the fuck you doing coming back?
If you like Russia, it's like Montreal.
It's just like home.
You like Russia, you're gonna like Montreal.
Just like home.
Really, he De Pagnora actually said
That's
that. Okay, I didn't know that.
That's interesting. But it's going to come at a cost. And at what cost? For Montreal.
I don't. Out of all the goalies out there, he's the most talented. Available. All the goalies available.
Yeah.
He's the most talented.
But what is he looking for? Isn't he looking for a little longer, like 3 years or something?
Yeah.
3-4 years, I heard. So it's kind of like at his age. I thought it would have been like a 1-2 year. Okay, then you're looking at Montreal. Okay, you're just looking at short term, but
I don't know.
I don't know. 4 years, not in Montreal's next year.
I don't know if there's a good opportunity. If Fowler can make the team next year, do you really want Fowler Bobrovsky? Fowler needs to play. Then you just put Fowler back in the American League.
Seriousness. All right. So I don't know if this is our final topic, but we got Habs need trade. Montreal trade needs and what they're realistically likely to do.
Okay.
Where do you think Montreal's trade needs actually align and what they can or will pursue?
So after yesterday's game, It's pretty evident. Everybody's been talking about forwards. Yes, we need it, but I still think we need that right D. You can't be a top 3 team in the league in goals produced and also be a top 3 team in the league for goals against. It doesn't make sense. Montreal is losing games where they're scoring 5-6 goals and they're still losing games. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not saying it's the defense, because a lot of it sometimes has to do with the goalies.
Yeah.
But come on, the defense is obviously they don't trust Struble and the Jacky.
No,
if
they're
playing, if they're not getting enough ice time. So if they're not getting enough ice time,
that's showing
they
no trust.
need another defenseman until whoever they have in Laval is seasoned enough, and then go get. That's why they still have an additional piece they need to work on.